Tell us about our new sponsor, one of our new sponsors.
Go ahead. Yes, one of our new sponsors is, do you need to rent a car? Do you need a car? Everybody trying to get around. Some people don't have the luxury. Well, I can help you. There is a company called A.S. Costanzo. They are a Turo car rental service, and they have top of the line models of everything you could imagine. If you want to drive a Phantom, you want to drive a Rolls Royce, Maserati, you need to contact A.S. Costanzo LLC. Listen, these people have it all, and they give you white glove service. They are very, very attentive to their customers, and they make sure that your experience is amazing. Every time I read a review from A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, every time I read one on them, it's absolutely, it's amazing. It's amazing. You cannot go wrong with this company. You don't want to go to Hertz and I don't even know, Dollar, what are the other, Avis? Like, you don't want to deal with them. You want someone that's hands-on, that white glove service, somebody that is thoughtful enough to, if you fly into Palm Beach International, Fort Lauderdale International, or Miami, they will meet you at the airport. They will bring the car to you. And Suzette, who's one of the owners, will actually give you a special welcome gift. That special touch. There you go. Makes you feel good. So get in there, folks. You need a car. Get out there. Get online and look. They're on every social media platform. IG, TikTok, Facebook, Google. They're on everything. Okay? Look for A.S. Costanzo Enterprises LLC and rent yourself a luxury car. That's it. Oh, let me give you the phone number. The phone number is 954-794-1221. Again, that number is 954. I'm going to correct myself. 494-1221. Folks, go and get yourself a luxury car to ride around with. You want to stunt, you want to front for the ladies, fellas. Nobody has to know. Just go over to A.S. Costanzo Enterprises and get yourself a Turo rental. Now, if you decide that you'd like to put your car into the fleet, you can do that as well. Reach out to Suzette or Anthony and discuss those options. And you too can make money by just having your car added to their fleet. Again, A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, LLC, and the number is 954-494-1221. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited. We have a new segment here called Ask the RN Diva. Let's get this going. Let's go. We're gonna set this up for. I can't wait. Before we go, this is not medical advice. This is just her opinion and from her 30 years of medical experience. Let's go.
Okay. So a lot of times I get the question, we've gone through COVID, we've gone through RSV, we've gone through the whole mask thing, the mandatory thing, and so many people are pushing back. They don't want people telling them what to do, but they go to the hospital sick as a dog. My co-host just went through RSV. Now, when he called me and he texted me and told me how sick he was, and then when he went to the doctor and then he came back home and he goes, I have RSV. And I said, do you remember us talking about RSV? Did I explain to you how serious it was? That it is so severe, usually seen in children, but it's so severe that you can't breathe, you have copious secretions. And what happened? This man was so sick. You're going to learn to listen to me. But this man was so sick that he was laid out for a couple of days, for like a couple of weeks. I want to say maybe 2 weeks. So folks, there used to be RSV, okay, before COVID, pre-COVID, that would run its course. It is a virus, respiratory syncytial virus, that will run its course, and then it's out of here. But now the RSV is not just the RSV. I am convinced that it is a mixture of flu, RSV, and COVID. And it's that super COVID. So folks, make it your business to wash your hands. I've said that time and time again. If you've ever been on one in any of my Facebook lives, you know I say wash your hands, and I said social distance. It can't hurt. Now, I'm suggesting it to you. I'm not telling you what to do, but I can guarantee, had Pastor Robert listened to the RN Diva, he wouldn't have been laid up and the man was incapacitated. These strains that are out there now, it's because no one's washing their hands. No one is wearing a mask. No one is social distancing because they don't want anybody to tell them what to do. I'm telling you, they will turn you away at the hospital at this point because they're not admitting everybody because they don't have the room. And because this needs to be an isolation issue, they're not going to leave you in the hallways like they would do a hurricane or a storm or whatever. So be cognizant of what you need to do to protect you and yours. So that's my question, Shonda. How are we combating this RSV? Why is it so bad? And that's why it's a combination of the flu, COVID, and RSV, and everything's mixed in there together. There is no cure for a virus. You must treat your symptoms. Go to Walgreens, CVS, wherever herbal store you want to go to, and get the things that will treat the symptoms. Lay your butt down, rest, and push fluids. You've got to get your body back into a fighting machine. You can't go out there with an immune system that is compromised. Helping that would be masking. Helping that would be social distancing. Helping that would be washing your hands. If you ever speak to a nurse or a doctor, one of the first things we do when we walk in the room is we wash our hands. One of the last things we do is wash our hands and walk out the door. Okay, so if you can't do that for yourself, then I'm kind of thinking you want to get sick. But I'm promising you, you don't want this mixture, this hodgepodge of disgustingness. It is, and it just beats your body down. And your immune system is no longer the same once you have it. Once you go through this type of thing, you will keep some remnants of it. It could be just congestion. It could be a little rattle of a cough, but you're going to keep something. So do yourself a favor and take the precautions. Be proactive so you don't have to end up laid up because you just can't do for yourself. It's not worth it. Do it, folks. Wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, tell somebody that knows something about it. Okay. You got friends and family, tell them too. Okay. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me, Ask the RN Diva. That's my new segment. And you can reach me at TheRCTVNetworks@gmail.com. Any and everything you want to ask, I'm here for it. But I am giving you my opinion. I am not a medical doctor, so I cannot give you, I'm not diagnosing you. I can't give you, but I can opine all day long. Okay. But folks, take care of yourselves. Keep those questions coming. And I promise you, I will do my very best to keep you abreast of what's out there. Help me out here.
Thank you so much, Diva. Thank you so much. And yes, as some of you may know, I had shoulder surgery back in October, and I was in a sling, and I got through that, was getting through my physical therapy. And New Year's Eve, I preached the message at Revelation Community Baptist Church called Cry Your Last Tear. And I preached that, and the New Year came in, we prayed the New Year in, and by 5 after midnight, I was walking to my car, but the air was really brisk, and I was wet from preaching, and I went home, and I woke up New Year's morning, and I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. I was just like, somebody hit me with a freight train. And so by the second day, I actually, I think I called you immediately. But
Yeah.
the second day, I had to go to. They tested me for COVID, the flu, and bronchitis, and they said you got RSV. I said, "Oh man," and there was nothing. There was no. You just had to.
It had to run its course.
It was so bad, y'all. I missed the first Sunday of the year church. I was like, I can't go. I wasn't eating.
Mister, because you would have tried to go had I not snatched the knot in your behind. Because I had told you better not go.
Right,
Folks, this man was so sick. I have never seen secretions come out of one person as much as this one. Oh my God!
I've got pictures. No, I won't. Listen, it was all my lungs were just congested, and it was
so
bad.
It was just, and that's what I'm talking about. And that's that's not the RSV from back in the day. That's that one that's gotten super. That's that super bug. That's the RSV is killing people. RSV never used to do that, but now you got all that stuff. I have never seen any. This man was so sick. And hold on, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was a good 2 weeks. Good 2
weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
And he still ain't 100 because he's not gonna be around me.
No, we're gonna start doing the show in the same. We're gonna start doing the show in our studio, together.
That's gonna be a negative ghostwriter. That pattern is full. Nah, son. Sound about right. Yeah. No.
Moving on to our next story.